7:30 and we're waiting to board. We're not even board, just waiting to get in.
And we're off. We're inside the Brightline station. It's 7:30 in the morning and it's really early, but it's really exciting. Yeah, I know.
Maybe didn't like your... There you go. Didn't like your phone. And then you can select both of you, and then you just hit continue and both of you go through that game.
Okay.
And it'll close after the second person knows how many people go through.
After having a bit of difficulty trying to get through the ticket gate, it was on to security screenings and then across the bridge over the tracks and into the lounge. We headed over to the Select Lounge, which is the first class lounge, where we saw the great views over the tracks and didn't mind helping ourselves to some of the complimentary coffee and snacks. And now we're up in the Select Lounge, which is the premium seating. It's pretty nice.
The Brightline bag. Free tote.
And what else?
Huh?
Give you a cookie.
Put the cookies. And a cookie. Look at that. There's shortbread with icing on it. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean it's nice. It's nice, and they're building all these condos outside, so hopefully that means people use it, or will use it. Yeah, so we were trying to figure out how boarding works because I mean, in most Europe, when a train comes to the platform, you know you're already on the platform. But here they have something up there that's interesting. It says "Stay in the lounge until boarding is called," next to all of the premium spirits that you can get. So it's definitely kind of this marriage between rail travel and kind of an airport experience. A PA announcement directed us down to the platforms to begin boarding.
My name's Alex. I'm from Palm Beach Post. I'm just interviewing people about the first day. Can I quickly interview you?
Sure.
We're going to get there.
You're going to make it 6 minutes long?
And after not being asked for an interview, that's exactly where we went. It's a proper train. It's an absolute Select. So this is our cabin. So it's an actual, look at it.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
My name is Natasha and I'll be your train attendant for today. May I offer you something off the beverage part? A beverage or a snack?
I'm good with the coffee for it. Can I have some water?
Water? Sure.
Those riding in Select. Thank you and enjoy the ride.
We set off from West Palm Beach to Fort Lauderdale on time at 8 o'clock in the morning, and let me tell you, the ride was really smooth, even for us as we were sitting above the wheels. The train interior was nice and clean with big white leather seats and of course tons of outlets, although with 2 USB outlets and 2 regular outlets. I don't know what I'd do with them. There was a great view outside of the window and we were offered our complimentary food and drinks, the perks of sitting in the select seating. It was long before we were in Fort Lauderdale, only 35 minutes after we set off.
We will be arriving in Fort Lauderdale in just a few minutes. Please make sure to take all of your personal belongings with you. We hope you enjoyed your carefree, car-free trip.
That was pleasant.
It's 8:35 and we're already in Fort Lauderdale. It was a smooth ride. It was a really,
Just no alcohol.
really good ride. Sorry. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Thank you.
Pleasure. Have a good one.
You too. And we're here in Fort Lauderdale. interesting down now, we've got a minute at platform level, so everyone's taking their pictures with the train, is that there aren't benches or anything on the platform, and that's because you do tend to stay upstairs when you wait for the train. I mean, it looks like a proper train station, doesn't it?
Probably, you know,
Yeah.
it's like
You've got you're the right height, you know.
height for the platform.
Well, I suppose there's a bus station over there, but to get to it you have to go up that way and then all the way around. We weren't allowed to stay on the platform to watch the train leave, so we decided to head back up to the lounge, where we saw a cool photo booth opportunity to take your picture in front of a Brightline train graphic. We also saw some really cool wall graphics that's showing you what's surrounding each Brightline station at West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale and the future Miami Central. Then it was back over the tracks, past security. We took one last look at Bright Red from the station before deciding to head back down through the lobby. It's very much similar to how West Palm Beach is, with the ticket kiosks and baggage check-in areas leading outside to the bus loop and parking garage around the corner. Outside we took a look at the architecture with the angled columns very similar to that of West Palm Beach, as well as the leading engine of one of the Brightline trains. We've just finished up the first leg, which was the West Palm to Fort Lauderdale, riding in the select coaches, which was fantastic. You can see the first train bright red behind us, clean. Pretty big, isn't it?
Nice experience, just
Yeah.
like being on a train.
I think that's the idea. So
No, it was
We're
one of the
gonna-
nicest, it's one of the nicest train experiences I've had.
So we've got a few hours to kill in Fort Lauderdale. So we're going to do that, and then we'll be back for our second journey, which is in the smart coaches at
Yes.
12:30.
I'm a lot of Brightline parking over there too.
So when we left West Palm, they gave us these cool bags. Show off your bag.
See, it's a. I can use this for my shopping along with the various other
Bits and pieces.
other bags I have.
Yeah. And on the side, it says, it mentions the route, you know, the Miami, Fort Lauderdale,
Orlando,
West Palm, and Orlando phase
phase
2.
2.
And phase 2 is going to be Orlando, which will actually go all the way to the Orlando airport in
That's right.
2020 or 2021. It's kind of, it's still up in the air. So now we're heading back towards Fort Lauderdale, but this time we're traveling in the smart coaches, which is the equivalent of standard class. So we're going to see how good this
See how good the seats are.
compared to the smart experience.
Smart?
Yeah, smart
Okay.
first class experience that we had earlier.
Yeah.
Coach 3. Now what's interesting is you can kind of see this gap between the train. It's for freight, and so they have these retractable step plates here that kind of use so you don't fall into the track.
It's nice.
It is just as nice. This is standard. I think there's luggage racks here as well as the accessible space, and then we've also got a toilet here. Which is it's really nice. That's now locked. Got our sinks, which are really cool because they have the hand with those dryers. It's a nice bathroom. This is cool here. There's this bench with a padded support, and they say it's a good place to chat. So you can come into the vestibule, which has both restrooms. I think this morning or something when I looked, it said that this service was sold out. But if you look down the carriages, pardon me, it's pretty empty, and either that means people are having trouble getting on board, Or it's just not as busy as they said. Do you like it?
It's good.
It's good?
It's good the opportunity. I think when the city played Miami Heat in the arena,
Oh, yeah.
it's necessary to the train.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It's smart idea.
Attention all Brightline guests. Bright red will be the party. Please stand clear of the closing doors. Thank you for choosing Brightline.
Standing up, taking photographs. Well, finally got our complimentary drink. I got a martini rosé and Jerome got a Stella. So that's good. Apparently it's 11 o'clock on the weekends. Beverages, as in alcoholic, any beer or wine, but 3 p.m. on weekdays, daily. Boom. Back. Shame I don't have it further up.
What's in?
Oh, I meant like Longwood. No, but it wouldn't be a place for it, would it?
Welcome to West Palm Beach. Thanks for riding Brightline. We hope to see you soon.
You know, one will next be on a Brightline train, but this is it for us walking off of a Brightline train.
Yep.
Kind of nice. Gonna miss them.
Yes, we're going to miss our little experience.
See, it's almost like we haven't left Fort Lauderdale.
We just come up.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
No, it's different because at Fort Lauderdale, this is longer because there's a kids' play area over here. Or something. Oh no, yeah, but here it's over here. Okay, it's okay. Don't walk into the blue. Yeah, there's like a kids' play area. Well, because it's tucked in the corner and we went that way. So.
Well, we've done it. We've done our little jaunt to Fort Lauderdale and it was fun.
Yeah, we're back at West Palm Beach. Last time we were here was at 8 o'clock in the morning, if not earlier.
No, it was earlier. No.
Earlier than that.
We got here to get 7:30. No, we got here.
We're here at 7:30 when they opened the door and gave us the cookies and bags.
Yeah, got the bags.
Right.
So yeah, so now we're off. We shall leave West Palm with fond memories of the Brightline West Palm Beach station.
Yes.
Until we're back.
Miami, Orlando, Tampa.
Miami and Orlando, here we come.